you get a symbiote, you get a symbiote, and you get a symbiote. Scream is here, and she might just make a pretty annoying archetype very meta. We'll get to that in a bit, but first, who is Scream? Okay, so you know Venom, the first introduced and most well-known symbiote. Well, Venom and the idea of the symbiotes was so successful, Marvel had to create new symbiotes, of course. Carnage was the next one. He was the spawn of the Venom symbiote that bonded with a serial killer. By the way, the symbiotes reproduce asexually. The Carnage story was pretty popular as well, so they were like, hey, let's create even more symbiotes. And that happened in the Venom Lethal Protector storyline, where Venom has become more of an anti-hero, even making an agreement with Spider-Man to leave each other alone. So Eddie moves to San Francisco, where he runs afoul of the Life Foundation, an organization involved in illegal scientific studies whose goal is to survive the apocalypse. Basically, rich doomsday preppers that use science.
Yes, science!
They captured Venom and extract 5 seeds from the symbiote, creating 5 new offspring to bond with their mercenaries. One of them was Donna Diego, a mercenary that also suffered from schizophrenia. Yeah, you combine that with a sentient symbiote that was way too young to control? Not a very stable combination, to say the least. She was dubbed Scream. The 5 new symbiotes were eventually defeated by Venom and were seemingly destroyed. Seemingly, because they were brought back. Scream had several run-ins with Venom, got killed again, but brought back by Null, bonded with somebody else, but ultimately what remains of the Scream symbiote is a strain mixed with anti-venom serum, creating the symbiote Silence. In Marvel Snap, Scream is a 2-energy, 2-power card with the ability, when an enemy card moves, steal 2 power from it once per turn. Okay, so in a regular 6-turn game, Scream can range anywhere from 2 power to 12 power, and also afflict 2 to 10 negative power. Hey, that's a pretty big power swing for you. Okay, let's go conservative. You get Scream to prop like 2 turns per game average, yeah? She's a 2/6 while dealing 4 negative power to your opponent. Yo, that's really good value, right? To me, that's better than Maximus or Silk. Luke Cage, of course, negates her affliction, but Scream still keeps her buffs. Of course, you're jumping for joy if you go up against a move deck, but if you're not, you're gonna have to make your opponent move. So yeah, Scream is kind of limited to certain combos. Her main synergy will come from the forced move archetype, cards that force your opponents to move, like Juggernaut, Spider-Man, Stegron, Cannonball, Arrow, and Magneto. Actually, those are pretty much the only forced move cards out there, right? Did I miss any? Half of them people don't even play that much. Oh yeah, if you're gonna force your opponent to move, might as well play Kingpin as well. Maybe mix in some affliction cards too. White Widow, Scorpion, Cassandra Nova, Man-Thing, US Agent, even the whole High Evo affliction package to buff up Ajax. Now, Scream comes to the spotlight caches with Man-Thing and Mobius M. Mobius, who are not exactly meta right now. See, I think Scream is one of those wait and see kind of cards actually. Yeah, she brings tremendous value to the board, but she works in very specific combos and archetypes. And if you're not into those combos and archetypes, you'll rarely ever get to use her, right? But hey, who knows? Scream might just make that particular archetype super meta. So protect yourself. Pack a Shadow King or Luke Cage this season, because